Hello everyone, this is Mike Yurigan at Golf Brevard. Just thought I'd give you a quick update. Obviously, you know, we've had some frost. I'm looking out the window here a little bit, and we had a pretty good freeze the other day. But the golf courses have come back pretty quick. They're greening up already, which is great. Obviously, you can see where some of the weeds are when we do get the frost. It burns the top of the blade on the grass and the Bermuda, and then obviously the weeds get zapped pretty good. So it's actually a good thing, and it's also a bad thing because it makes everything pretty dry, and it gets pretty hard pan out there. And one of the guys were telling me the other day, he says, you know, I'm hitting my roller ball down the middle and it's going about 200 yards. So he said, I like it that way. And the fairways have recovered really well. They're nice and green already. The driving range tee's coming back. We've had a lot of activity at the driving range. So just a couple things like that. And obviously at this time of year, the compaction around the greens and tees, do your best just to stay away from those areas and stay on the cart paths if you can. We did have a little bit of rain overnight today. I think in late evening and early morning we had a little bit, but it's clear, not clear, but it stopped raining here at Habitat. I haven't been over at Spessard yet, but I thought I'd give you a little bit of a tip regarding your golf balls that you're using when the weather gets cold. If you're using a premium ball, the Chrome Soft Pro V1s of that, when the weather gets cooler like it is, that ball's not going to travel as far. It likes the warmer weather. So if you're playing like a Super Soft from the Callaway, it's a lower compression ball. It's easier when the weather gets this way now, cooler temperatures, winds blowing a little bit, because you don't have to compress it as hard. So you don't have to have 100-mile-an-hour club head speed to make it go a little bit. So if you experiment a little bit with that, just remember when the weather gets like this, your golf ball's not going to go as far. So if you normally hit a 7-iron from, let's say, 140 yards, and you're hitting it and you hit it really well in this cooler temperature, and it doesn't get there, you know that's why. It's just the ball's not going to travel in this air as much when it's cooler. So that's just a little tip about the golf ball. Another tip is, I don't have a tee, I don't believe, in the desk here, but you know, when you're teeing your ball up into the wind or downwind, you know, the old saying was you tee it a little lower into the wind and you tee it a little higher downwind, so spin wise. But if you have a tendency to chop down on the ball a little bit and have a steeper swing as opposed to a more shallow swing, obviously that's going to dictate the spin rate of the ball. And we had Callaway out on Monday, and their new equipment looks fantastic. I've got my new driver, and we sold quite a bit of equipment. Everybody really responded well to it, so it was nice to see. We've got a short game clinic coming up at Spessard with Cleveland, and so we've got a lot of activities going on. We've been busy. Rounds of golf have been great, and we appreciate your support. And if you have any questions regarding your golf, your swing, clubs, anything like that, please stop by and see us, and we're happy to help. Thank you, and have a great rest of your week.